Alright, hello chat. I've arrived. Also, yeah, I hope you like the duck starting screen. Everyone loves ducks. Hello, Katie. Alright, let's see. Hell yeah, ducks. I will at some point have a stream that is just this game. It will be a day where I want to stream something, but do not want to do anything except watch ducks. Alright, let's see. So, fun thing that I've done is that... Is it working? Is it gonna show up? There it is! Alright. Streaming but not playing games is just talking to people? No, 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 no. See, here's the thing about it. The thing is that I would be playing Duck Game. Holy cow, I got a new follower. Hell yeah. That makes me very happy, actually. Thank you, Mr. What was the name again? Hold on. I must confer. I must double check. I don't know how to check that. Tokyo something. Yes, indeed. Welcome to Cobblemon. For those, I haven't played this in a while, but for those who remember what I was doing, I did some off-camera mining. Haha, I said the thing. And by off-camera mining, I mean I literally just chopped logs, and that's all I've done. Yes, I will share the Pokemon that are currently on my team. Only 2 of them are, like, the full keep members. Here's Biddy. My shiny favorite Pokemon, because Araquanid is my favorite Pokemon. I found Biddy in the first stream that I did of this. Immediately. Yo, nick it. That's crazy. Hold on. Where? I don't have my Pokeballs. Hold on. Here's the Crobat that I use for easy traversal. Alola is my... Gen 7 is my favorite generation, all things considered. Where are my Pokeballs? I might have to make more. Because I can't seem to find any. I haven't touched this in a few months, so... Weird. Hi, Biddy. And next, after Biddy, the only other permanent member of the team so far, this is Hoenn, another one of my favorite Pokemon. Aegislash. Very cool. The others are mainly here for funny things. Gyarados is just for sea traversal. Crobat is for air traversal. Magikarp is funny. And Gimmighoul is so I can feed him coins. But of course, we aren't going to be traversing today. Today, I'm gonna be building a house. I have that house, but it's kind of shit. So I found a tutorial online. I mean, what? No, I'm gonna be making it all on the fly. Winslow, that's what it was. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it, because I'm trying to get affiliate. That's what it's called, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'm trying to get that soonish, hopefully. I fulfilled, like, every single thing except for the amount of followers. Yes, that's true. I am trying to get paid. How many do I need versus how much do I have? That's a good question. I should check that. Hold on. Please hold. Actually, I'll check after I chop down enough of this tree to where the leaves start decaying while I check. Yeah, I need 50. I'm at 30-ish. 30-something, I think. I am at... That was unhelpful. I have 20 friends, unfortunately. I only have one. That's okay. Creator dashboard, maybe? Oh, there it is. 25 followers. That doesn't seem correct. I have 32 right now, but it now says on the thing, it says 25 and not 50 like it always did. That's wrong, right? Did they change it? Question mark? In which case, I just need to stream a bit more? I mean, the thing that I'm looking at that says path to affiliate, it says reach 25 followers. Which is definitely not what it was. In that case, in which case I just need to stream a few more days. Because I took a big break, so that's the only thing I need to do to have it all solidified. Whoa. Hell yeah. I wasn't expecting that. I'm glad that I checked. Or, well, that I was asked to check. Hello, 60. Hell yeah. Why is there a bee? I turned passive mobs off, but the bees refuse to go away. Yeah, so this is my current house. It's alright, but it's like kind of bad. I like the Pokeball I put in it, but yeah. And I could get rid of it the normal way, which is just tearing it down, or I could burn it down. I'll let chat decide. Where is my copper? In here? No, the iron. No. Did I just miss the copper? I might have just missed the copper. I will not be using bombs. That is too destructive. But I will burn it down. There's my copper. Just because it's more efficient, and I don't really need to keep any of the... What? Hi, Pachirisu. I don't really need to keep any of the stuff. Katie, wow, Katie telling me not to burn something? That's crazy. Yeah, see, I don't need it because look at how many cherry logs I have. I have a lot. Oh, there's my flint steel. And these chests and stuff won't burn. I'll take my crafting table. And okay. Shame about the glass. Because I can't collect the glass, I don't think. Oh, wait, I can. I have a silk touch pick. Nice. Alright, well, while that burns down, I'm gonna harvest my apricots. Just make a tower in the shape of a cherry tree. You know, I considered a lot of stuff. I found a tutorial on a nice house that I want to do. I'm gonna probably build more houses in different areas later. So, plus, I'm not the best house builder designer. I think. I'm okay. I'm okay at it. I just realized I still have this song on loop. When I have a different playlist. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh. Chicken, you're not supposed to be here. I turned passive mobs off. Scatterbug. Scatterbug, no! Scatterbug! Okay, he's fine. Or... She's fine. Okay. What the hell happened? Well, I mean, I needed to get my house out of the way. I didn't need to keep any of the blocks. So, I decided the most efficient way to get rid of it is fire. You still exist as passive mob. See, that's where you would still be incorrect, because I pretty much just turned off mobs in general. Also, I think, yeah, I'm on peaceful right now. Because hostile mobs still spawn sometimes. Basically, turning off mobs mostly works, but not entirely. Which is rather annoying, but what are you gonna do? This is my silk touch pick, right? Yeah. Final boss gonna be a Combi or something? I don't know, maybe. And I'm gonna get rid of the blocks up there when I actually need to. A Linoon. Rain. Cool. I reach. Perfect. Torch. Okay. Let's see here. Speaking of Linoon, what was your favorite music-based Pokemon is? Ooh, music-based Pokemon. Probably Meloetta. But that's like an easy choice. Whismer's kind of funny. I like Whismer. Oh yeah, this is what I have in some of my boxes. I've organized some of them. Fun fact, I'm organizing them in Pokedex order. So, you could go way back there, but yeah, these are my shinies. Yeah. Here's some of these guys. Yeah. We got some fun ones. Whismer is a good little guy. I don't know why it always starts on box 2. That's really weird. Okay, those are done. Now, if I go to this tutorial thing, and then yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to reference it a lot, but well, I also might have to terraform a few things here. And if I do it like this, I will still be able to see chat while I look at it. Okay. Thing missing note is / will be an Easter egg. Well, I haven't seen... What is that? Okay, it's just a berry bush. I was like, what's that pink thing? That's a weird-ass Pokemon. Okay, so given how it's laid out, I want it like... yeah, like this. Okay. I need some cobblestone. All the passive mobs using just ditto. True. Okay. I remember Red and Blue, everyone had a cow on their team. Cow is one of the best Pokemon ever. Yeah, you're right, you're right. How could I forget Cow? Where's my shovel? There's my shovel. I'll keep my spyglass on me. Think. Yeah. bit. That'll be a bit more even, and I can raise up the ground again if need be. I've already moved the ground down a little bit on occasion. That's the silk touch pick. I'd prefer not waste it. You'd have a regular job, but in the Pokemon world? That's a good question. Because I probably wouldn't... Look, even if you didn't say regular job, but in the Pokemon world, I definitely wouldn't say, like, Pokemon trainer or anything, because, you know, they should make a Pokemon that's just, like, a regular animal with a single letter off. Seal. Yeah. Seal. Okay. Let's see. I'll measure it out with dirt. Little, can you? Thank you. Pokemon trainer sucks. It's just traveling everywhere. Exactly. I wouldn't choose that anyway. Okay. Gym leader? Maybe. Okay. So that's one. Wait. Okay, that's not including. That's not inclusive, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Which will put me slightly off of the edge here, but I can deal with that. Actually, I could move it up this. Even every gym leader had a second job. Exactly. Maybe I'd just... honestly, I'd probably just be doing exactly what I'm currently doing, but in the Pokemon world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So that's like the dimensions of it. But... You'd be Iono, but calmer. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably accurate. I could also turn it this way, but then this would be the front of the house. And I feel like the front of the house should be this. I could mirror it, though. Mirroring it would work. Yeah, that'd probably work better. Because then the front of the house, because then the entrance is this. Okay. Slight change of plans. Larry, it was both girl leader and Elite Four. Gym leader. Yes, not girl. Larry is the best waifu. I'm just gonna... It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So then... This is going to be difficult because I now have to mirror the design in my head. Love how Larry's introduction is just him sitting somewhere. You can talk to him, but you don't know the gym leader until he introduces himself. Yeah, I mean, I figured out that it was him pretty, like, quickly, just because I kind of expected it for a normal type gym leader, but, like, still, it's such an amazing introduction. Also, yes, visualization, my greatest enemy. Aphantasia is a bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then... Bah, bah. Bah. Hello, Weedle. Hello, Hoot Hoot. Is so weird because, like, I didn't realize I had it till a month ago. Yeah, it's hard like that sometimes. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So log there. Sounds like a big deal, but it hasn't really affected my life very much. See, the thing is, it's affected my life. It's just, it's affected it so much that I've already learned how to deal with it. Pachirisu wants to be my friend. Where's the Pachirisu again? There it is. Hello, Pachirisu. Do I already have you? Hold on. I gotta check my spreadsheet. Because I did make a spreadsheet for this. Gen 4. I do not. Well, Pachirisu, if you are so insistent, then... Rude. Oh, I didn't mean to send out Gamaghoul, but you know what? It works. maybe I try Astonish. I like to imagine if any Pokemon tries to use Dream Eater on him, it doesn't work, both because normal type and he doesn't have dreams. In that scenario, Dream Eater does not work on me. No, Gimmighoul. Hello, Weedle. Gyarados, go. Tackle. Oh no, Gyarados. Bitty, go. Try biting him. Her. Hit missed. There we go. Thanks, Bitty. Okay. Technically, this spot is... See, this section is making it a bit hard to work with, but... What Pokemon would be good at streaming? Snorlax. Snorlax would be good at streaming because, I don't know, people like to watch people just sleep and eat for some reason. So, yeah, probably that. Alakazam could probably figure it out too. Snorlax is the mukbang Pokemon. Yeah, I didn't want to say it because I hate that word, but yeah, that. Okay. I guess would be on Lopunny. I mean, yeah, that, yeah. I mean, yeah. Smeargle being a VTuber would go hard. True, actually. Smeargle, good choice. Hey, Lilligant. And I can put this stuff in here for now. Hey, Ralts. Hi, Ralts. Streamed an Among Us game, but it's all Pokemon, so they all understand each other, but if everyone watching has no idea what they're talking about. That is a funny idea. Alright, now I go through and put all the stuff away. And I can find it all later. There we go. Helicombi. I should probably take these while I'm moving things. Make sure to place down my bed because, you know. Yeah, okay. Horror movies would be terrifying in Pokemon because some of them could be based on actual events. That's true, they could. Though, at the same time, that means that there would probably also be funny Pokemon horror movies. Like the Pokemon equivalent of, what was that one movie? Cocaine Bear? Yo, a Pidgeotto. Or Pidgeot, whatever. Boop, boop. And where did I put some? Mewtwo Strikes Back might have been toned down version of the events. Okay. What is the next step here? Okay, that's a simple next step. Apparently, I need to fill that in with dirt, because that's not the actual floor. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. Mr. Dirt, you are not the floor. What was that? What just happened? Did you just... Okay. Okay, next. Since I'm using Cherry as the bit, Lechonk, get move out of there. Guess I'll just build around the Pokemon as they come in. was the same Spiba that was burning before, it just evolved. Good job, Spiba. We're all very proud of you. I could just turn it. What Pokemon could no-hit the night? Apparently not me. Maybe I'll try again at the end of the stream. Easy bee. Rip Neapolitan House. Yes, Penny. I burnt it down. Neapolitan House rip. Mouse. Rotom could, but it could just cheat. Yeah, true. Okay, next is 4. Did you see the meme video? That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to look at the meme video. I knew I was forgetting something. As soon as I ended stream, I went, made pasta, came back into my room, and then immediately fell asleep. No time for anything else. Stream is like 20 hours. Since I'm not planning on streaming 20 hours this time, I will go back. I will go back and look once this one is over. Went to sleep during that stream, woke up, and you were still streaming. Yeah. In my defense, I almost did it. And that would have been pretty hype. But, alas. 'Twas not meant to be. Which was very dissatisfying. Okay, now that that's there. Everything. 5. Okay. At least you got to hear some cool SCPs. That is very true. I did. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No hit night. Yeah. All of them? Yeah, okay. Are you gonna give this house a very long staircase up? Well, this is not the entrance. The entrance is actually gonna be over this area, I think. This is technically a mine shaft in the normal one, but I'll probably make it something different. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might give it a big staircase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't wait for you to be here, then I can join your world. That's true. I will be... soon, I will be moving to be with Katie. A scream from the movie The Thing. Just imagining it being replaced with a cutesy ditto. That would be amusing. Moving permanently? Yes, moving permanently. Yeah. Moving across the country. Big ol' moving van and everything. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I was planning out the trip with my parents yesterday. That's wrong. Making a move here? Not really. Yeah. I'm moving of my own free will. I assure you. Like whole ass adults. We're gonna live together and everything. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna be adulting. Hello, Baneri. Baneri, are you here to say hi to Penny? Yep. Okay, gonna need more cobblestone now. Hey, the veneer even nodded. Yeah, it did. Cobblestone. And here you see Penny in their natural habitat. Bunnying. Am I out of cobblestone? I think I'm out of cobblestone. Well, I guess I have to go mining for cobblestone. Not the normal thing that one would be mining for, but... We'll go mine it from over here. Penny is the bunny, capital V. Penny can give us a ranking of all the bunny Pokemon. Yes, Penny. That is required now. You must. For the sake of the stream. Probably just mine underground. Actually, I should mine this copper. But I only use standard Pokeballs, which use copper, so I use copper quite a lot. Chat, what do we think of Diggersby? Diggersby is fine. Ranking for all the bunny Pokemon S tier, S plus. Yes, but where do you rank them in S tier? Hello, Bunnelby. you mine far enough, you might find Groudon. Katie has been reminded about how Miraculous fumbled a great ship. Classic. It be like that sometimes. Doesn't my MH already mean my head? So it would be shake my head, my head. Yes, that is the joke. Every time I say that, that is the joke. The joke is that I'm saying shake my head, shake my head, my head. Sometimes I also say shaking my SMH. Yeah, I'm the one who started it. Each bunny separately. Check here. Okay. Yeah. All of them. Alright. Not there, though. Simple choice, all bunnies S+ tier. Vard goes in slightly above S+, even though Vard is not a Pokemon. Nice. Vard is just that good of a bunny that they invade other tier lists. Does this technically make me a bunny VTuber? Or PNG tuber? Damn. What Pokemon would Vard have? You know, I've thought about this before. In fact, I made Vard a Pokemon team way back when. Oh, come on, I'm missing one piece of cobblestone. You know what? Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. Where is it? Scroll, 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 scroll. get a shiny Baneri just because, but Franklin would have one. Okay, that. Aha! I found them. At least I found where I'm putting them. Or where I did put them. Scroll. That one, that one. Did I not? I swear I put this here. Oh, no. I only made one that was... Yeah, okay. I made one that was the Rainbow Squad as a joke. But I didn't do actual Vard. Well, I can figure it out later then. Okay, let's see. Hold on, 25 would just have all the ball Pokemon. I did actually do, and I have 25 and G2. I gave G2 a refrigerator Rotom and Xurkitree. Okay. I need to go get more cobblestone. Wait, I forget. Did I? No. I was gonna see if I could get on Biddy, but alas, I forgot to put that in. Yeah, exactly. She can also do teleporty things and, you know, not just the wires and everything, but see, I take a lot of pride in picking Pokemon teams for people because classic Pokemon thing is you can tell someone's personality by their Pokemon team. And I think that that's very fun, and I always love when they do it. The classic example that everyone knows, you want there to be a character who's bad but gets redeemed, give him a Golbat, final battle, Crobat. Friendship evolution. It's the Pokemon classic. Yeah, exactly. You can tell by how awful Ghetsis is because his Hydreigon has frustration, which only works if it hates its trainer. One of those get to know your partner questions, but it's guessing the other's Pokemon team. That would be really funny. It's also underleveled but fully evolved. True, it is. Okay, what's the next part of this? Oh, wait. Dang. Okay. Pokemon being evolved before it's ready is a metaphor for useless. And as such, Lance should be shot. True. Lance, we're coming for you. Deoxys being with Killian because form switching. Yeah. Killian also has to get Spiritomb, obviously. You know, something I do in my free time that I've always... Necrozma's a good pick, too. Yeah. Spiritomb because, you know, obviously 108. That's the thing. Also probably, like, Genesect or Type Null. Silvally, maybe. See, Silvally's a friendship evolution, though, but, like, lore-wise, Silvally was, the first, and then they put the thing on it. They put the thing on Type Null. So if I could just get a I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Baniri. I forgot about that. I didn't realize. So if I could get, like, a Silvally that was never a Type Null, that'd be perfect. Okay. That's a What did I say? Did I say Baniri? I'm sorry, Bunnelby. Yeah, I'm a fake fan. I'm sorry, Penny. Where'd that little spider guy go? Yeah, he's going. It's really funny how my favorite Pokemon is a spider Pokemon, and yet I am terrified of spiders. I despise them. Okay, whatever. Gold bat. It's dropped out and she's sick too. Dripped out. Yeah, he would have a Gimmighoul. Or a Golden Go, sorry. Is there... Let's look at the sea. There's Soul Speed. I was gonna put it on this. Yo, Zorua. I realized that I couldn't remember where my book was, so I had to go find it. ADHD as hell. Guess what? Oh, hello. Oh, chicken butt. Oh, I got God. That's crazy. Damn, I got immediately banned. Mods, ban that guy. I don't have mods. Let's see, confirm 24k with a Galarian Zigzagoon? Maybe. Funny gamer, get Mandrill mazed. Aw, fuck. Do I actually have Zoro? I think I might. That's true, I do have mods. I forgot. Okay, that one, and then if it doesn't catch, I'm just... whatever. Mods banned them, but nobody came. Yeah. Killian would have a Pokemon that went extinct. Like Mega Aerodactyl. Oh. I keep missing. There we go. That is a hairbrush. Alright, let's see. My man just casually walking. Okay. Check my DMs. Okay, I'll check my DMs in a second. Catch. Pokeballs. Dramaturgy with the Zoroark. Yes! Correct. Hey, let's go. Zoroark obtained. Yes, Dramaturgy also gets a Ditto. I see Penny has ranked the bunny Pokemon for us. Thank you, Penny. They are, in fact, all in S tier. Though, the suggestion of S- tier, bold to put Azumarill below Diggersby. Yeah, so before some of you guys came in, Penny said that all bunny Pokemon are in S tier, and then we asked for Penny to rank them within S tier. So it was S-, S+, S++, Vard, and then Vard plus. Would Franklin have an alchemy? Probably. Star Sweet alchemy. The strawberry one. Okay. That or Hisuian Lilligant. Well, Hisuian Lilligant is currently extinct in the present, but if they could, then probably. Okay, now I need to make fences. How many fences do I need? And a decent amount of fences. Would L would have a clef key. Explain. Explain your reasoning. I'm not saying no, I'm just asking for an explanation. Same vibe. I think I need a bit more of an explanation. Felix with Sylveon. Well, Felix definitely has a Sylveon. Actually, Felix would also have a Zoroark. The keys are stolen, just like those dice rolls. Okay, fair enough. Klefki feels sassy enough. Klefki has one of my favorite funny Pokedex entries. Hold on. Let me go get it. Klefki Pokemon. Game data. There it is. All right. So, my favorite, one of my favorite Pokedex entries is Klefki's being from Pokemon X. These key collectors threaten any attackers by fiercely jingling their keys at them. Good job, Klefki. You're doing it. Fiercely jingle those keys. Oh no, I'm a Klefki. Alright, let's see. Ooh, okay. Klefki neurodivergence is predator. Indeed. Where did I put those? Oh. I have to go check. Where is it? This chest. Forgot what I put in here. Oh, another Soul Speed book. I thought I had 2 of them. Okay. I love funny Pokedex entries. Some of my favorite are Pokedex entries where it talks about something that the Pokemon does, but is just kind of bad at. Like, there are some Pokedex entries where it talks about how Pokemon hunt, and then it follows it up by saying, yeah, this is how it tries to hunt, but it's not really that good at it. Can L have a Bunnelby as well? For the Who Framed Roger Rabbit joke. Okay, yeah, I feel like that would be funny. Okay. I need a lantern. 2 lanterns, in fact. Where's my iron? There's one. And I had another lantern, I think. But I don't know where I put it. Iron. That works. Where'd I put my torches? Shoot. Yogurt would have a ride on, and playing in traffic would have him a ride on. Because playing in traffic is the same stand. Yeah. Okay. 2 lanterns. Hello, Butterfree. Okay. Now... Okay, I'm going to need to fly a little bit. Ladybug, get out of the way. I suggest that Shelter would have a stone journey. Yeah, sure. And boop, 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 boop. Look at that. That's nice. Don't pay attention to this part yet. That'll look nice later, I swear. Yo, Oddish. Hell yeah. Howard couldn't be trusted with Pokemon! He also does not have pockets. True. That being said, let's give him a Dusknoir. Or Dusclops. Okay, look at wait. Howard plays the Pokesuite's ROM hack. Howard is the final boss of every Nuzlocke of that game, specifically. Black Hole Sun also gets Hydreigon. Black Hole Sun gets, specifically gets his Hydreigon. Technically, this one now calls for some... Got a message. Technically, this tutorial now calls for using the, like, unlit campfires. But I'm not gonna do that yet, so... Or it makes your game a Nuzlocke even if you're not doing one because it will just eat your Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. I can call the Deep Slate. Can you smelt? No. Where'd my furnaces go? Where are my furnaces? Furni? I don't see them anywhere. They're not still in my inventory. Oh well, I'll just make more. And while I do that, I will recheck. Mega Gyarados, since his Pokedex entry says becomes super pissed. True. Never brought up in game, yeah. Ability where he heals HP, kills Pokemon. The more friendship you had with them, the more HP. Aw, that would be fun. That would be a fun fuck you. I had a stone cutter, right? I don't see it in there. Don't see it in there. Don't see it in there. No. Don't think I had one. Okay. How do you make a stone cutter again? Oh. Smooth stone and iron, right? They taste better the more they were loved. Exactly. I'll just put away some stuff. Yeah, I'll probably need those. Probably don't need the shovel anymore then. Hardstone, huh. I forgot that that normal Deep Slate doesn't actually have any stone variants. In which case I could just use this. Sure, I'll use these ones. Now I need normal cobble again. Damn it. Killing at like the beginning of the game, you only use one Pokemon, but any Pokemon you lost you would use later. Yeah, that sounds like him. first, though, I've just recalled. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. And put those there. I missed. Yeah, it would be a funny one, though. Yeah. Too far down. Yeah, that works for now. Hello, see that? Okay. Oh, wait. Forgot why I even made them in the first place. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And then it also calls for, like, flowers in these areas, but I'll go get some later. I'll just put dirt there for now, actually. They will be like empty planters. Perfect. Alright. Okay, what is next? Okay. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's looking pretty good so far. Hello, Ladybug. Technically, it calls for stripped logs for the walls, but I could make them anything I wanted. So I could make them. I could make them just normal planks. I could make them those. I could make them other stripped log. I probably have enough for... Actually, do I? How many logs do I have? If you as a person had a stand, what would it be? You know, I've thought about that on occasion, and I've decided that I'm never going to come up with an answer for that myself. And I would simply let my friends pick for me. Mainly because I think that's more fun. Yeah, maybe I will go with the stripped logs. Why not? That looks kind of nice. expensive, but nice. And it's a hard question to answer yourself. Yeah, it is. It's hard to answer. Then two. Oh, wait. Let's see, what's the physical manifestation of your fighting spirit? I don't fucking know. An umbrella? Yeah, the one thing that I've been like, yeah, sure. I'll pick that about my stand is, I don't know, make it an umbrella. Though technically I'm pretty sure my friends picked that a while ago of like, ah, yeah, it'd probably be this. Something like monster inside. Why do I get monster inside? Oh, that's true. You're right. You're right, fair enough. I do like working. Okay. Friend inside you. Haha, I get it. 'Cause that's the funny Deltarune joke. I get it. It's funny. It's ha 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 ha. Yeah, Iron Axe will do. Probably should have used, like, an Iron Axe to strip all the logs, but you know what? Whatever. Friend inside me jokes and the Asgore DY jokes are breaking my brain. Honestly, I've never found the friend inside me jokes funny at all. Like, I get it, but I don't find them actually funny. Hey, and Ninetales. That's crazy. There we go. Stretch. No. Missed that one. Also, I'm sure that I would understand what you meant, King Excalibur, except I don't Kingdom Hearts, and also never will. Hey, Zubat. All I know about Kingdom Hearts is that it exists and the lore is wild. Yeah, that's pretty much where my thing stops. What I do know about the only things that I know about Kingdom Hearts is pretty much what you can surmise from Smash Ultimate. And that is about it. A phantom. He's screaming at me. So not much, basically. Yeah. We do love Phantom. Yeah, like, I'm sure, and the only feeling I have towards Sora in Smash Bros. Is I'm sure that other people were very excited. I literally could not care less. No, Phantom. Yeah. Hey. Okay. This is it so far. It's looking pretty good. So I feel like... Yeah, it's probably fine. It's another indie game besides Deltarune you've played recently and enjoyed. Well, I haven't played it recently, but if One Shot counts, One Shot. I've been meaning to play it again, and by I've meaning to, I more mean that I've been meaning to have Katie play it, but I want to be in the same place when we play it, and every time that we've visited, something has come up or we've forgot. So, we still haven't, despite having tried for literal years. Yeah, perfect. Exactly. Now that I'm gonna live with them, no escaping. We will certainly play One Shot. Finally. I haven't played One Shot or seen much. Should I? I definitely think that you should. Especially if you're like a if you're like a Deltarune fan or anything, I feel like you'll enjoy it. They're not necessarily similar games, but if you enjoy things about Undertale or Deltarune, then you will probably enjoy similar-ish things about One Shot. It is also one of those games that is go in knowing as little about it as you can. Hey, comfy. Cherry logs. I need to know. Oh, it's one of the. All I really know is. Yeah. Did another one grow? No. Maybe I should just get bone meal. Boop, boop, boop. Actually, I'm just gonna. And the stir logs too. For convenience. Have you played A Hat in Time? You know, I never have. I've thought about it many times. And yet, I still never have. I've heard some of the music. It's pretty good. Ah, perfect. Hey, another one. Maybe that's why bees keep showing up. Because these things keep spawning in with goddamn bees already in them. We played this niche indie series called Pockman? Pockman? No, I'm not sure. Not sure I've ever heard of it. Ooh, what's my most played game? That would be most certainly The Binding of Isaac. For those who know what this means, I have 2 completed save files. They're on different systems, so I don't have one with 2 completed save files, but I do have 2 completed save files. Okay. Got that done. I wonder if... Ooh. Dead God soon, indeed. Dead God soon. Maybe because I like the stone here, but maybe I could do stone brick. I can worry about that later, though. I do want to... I do actually need to smelt some stone. Because... there's my furnaces. Okay, well, I need more stone now. This chest is where I will put all dark oak. And everything. This time I'll go mine for cobble in there. Oh wait, one sec. Yeah. I played games like The Skull Hero Slayer or Death Cells. No, I've never heard of them. Not a once. Mayhaps I shall. Do these lead to a cave anywhere? I mean, there's there, but okay. Yeah, it's probably enough for now. Since I found my furnaces. roguelikes. Oh, are they roguelikes? Is that why you brought them up? I see. I honestly only have the brain power for like 1 or 2 roguelikes ever. One of those is Binding of Isaac, the other is FTL, and I'm not even that good at FTL. Okay, so the next part is stone bricks. Okay, so this starts at mostly stone brick stairs. But there are a few just stone brick. My precious little scrimble roguelike is Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, I like Cult of the Lamb too. But I like Cult of the Lamb for all of the city building aspects, not really the roguelike aspects. Okay. Bring me up here. Boop. 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 Oh, I need half slab. That, then one up. I'll read chat in just a second. I'm focusing. TM. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, cool. And I still need one more pair. Okay. I think it became a much better roguelike after the major updates, and now I think it's a good blend. I see. Maybe I will actually try the new update again. I got all the achievements on it before any of the DLC came out, which is fun, but it means that I C-Dot, no! C-Dot, no! Rip him. He cracked. Oh, he's actually dead. Didn't mean to throw that, but that's fine. Ba, 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 Ba. Oh, wait. Ba. Ba. I think I require a few more blocks. Yeah. I don't know why I jumped there. You're gonna have a ghost Pokemon in your house now. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Next is... Okay, cool. Easy. Oh, next I check my messages. Which Rotom form do you think would be Vard's favorite? That's a good question. Let's see, we got Heat, we got Mow, we got Frost, we got Fan, we got Washing Machine. I think... Let's go with Bridge. I don't know why, just kind of feels right. Yeah, you know, I considered Washing Machine, and then I realized it's not same style clothes. It's the same coat. They have one coat. He does have to wash the coat often, but... You know, it's also really power inefficient to have an entire load of laundry that is one coat. Where did I put... There it is. Fomantis. I love Fomantis. Fomantis, top tier Pokemon. That'll be flung at me. I want wash for a time. You can wash for a time. I'll just go while he fights and use the ability. Also wash clothes. That'll be flung at the enemies on accident. Who knows? Who knows? I can see the logic though. And the logic is quite funny. See that? Your brother decided to not stick around, but okay, yeah. There we go. you'd be fighting a Rotom, and then you get clotheslined by an actual clothesline. Isn't that just actually an attack that it has in the Pokemon TCG? I feel like it is. I don't really have any proof of that. It just feels correct. That one is just like that. Okay. Yeah, I can't do that easily. Oh well. Oh. Well, thanks, C-Dot. Getting revenge, I see. There's a bee in my house. Actually, wait, that goes there. And slabs. I'll get that later. Damn, there's not a Rotom card that clotheslines you. Is there one that flings actual clothes at you? Because that might be where my brain is getting mixed up. I'm gonna assume that there is until I'm told otherwise. Shoot, that was supposed to be the actual block. It's fine, I'll... This is definitely taking longer, but I don't... longer than just getting an axe, but I've committed. Most of the things are just washing the opponent rather than throwing things at you. Probably the stuff that actually comes out of a junkyard, so most of the time it just doesn't have clothes. Yeah, that makes sense. Dark up blanks. The Weedle is looking at you and judging. Yes, yes it is. I'm unsure what it is judging me for, but perhaps my treatment of C-Dot. Or the fact that I keep misplacing blocks. No, I can't do that. No, it's your brother, Weddle and Weedle. True. Looking at me when we're breaking stuff, so it's probably the lack of axe. That's true. Okay. We got a roof. So, what's a Rotom bridge? I'm unaware. Okay. That's the next step to dance. Oh, fridge. Yes, Rotom fridge. I see. Yes. Did I? Oh. Well, fridge and bridge can sound very similar, so... Holy shit, it's the new Pokemon fusion. Okay, I do actually need to get an axe now, though. Your opponent releases a Pokemon. It's just an entire draw bridge. What are you going to do? Probably use a ground type or like, hold on, let me double check. Yeah, probably use a ground type, because that's what Archeralodon is weak to. No, no, you can't use fire because it's part dragon type. I mean, you could use fire, but it's more effective to use ground. My Pokemon knowledge is extensive. Heck, I've one of my favorite pastimes that I go back to every few months is that Name Every Pokemon website challenge. I try to do it when I haven't really thought about Pokemon for a while, so that I can, like, truly test my knowledge. My current record is, like, I think 1,000 without much, if any, help. Well, okay. I do turn on the spelling option because I'm terrible at spelling already. You know, statistically, Rock's the best Pokemon type. Theoretically, Pokemon. Okay, while technically that's true, they would be mostly weak to ground. 4 times weak to ground, actually. No, not 4. 8. So if they got hit by, like, Smackdown or something, and then hit with an earthquake, they're gone immediately. I'm a Pokemon trivia knowledge connoisseur. You realize Smackdown is a rock type move, therefore necessary in every way. Use gravity. Or, better yet, 1,000 arrows. That would also put a stop to it. Okay. Front door is over here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. But aside from the whole statistical thing, it's very funny that someone could encounter an Eldritch Pokemon with every type. It hurt. Just hurl a rock at it and it would work. Yeah, it is amusing. Okay, we got this. Where is... Did I ever pick up that door? Or did I just leave it there to despawn? Where actually put the... There. I can just make a new door. In the same way that I will... One, two, three. I need glass. Where's my shovel? Put away the things I don't need right now. What Pokemon would Jacob have? Ooh, Dratini. Interesting. Well, one of them would definitely be an Indeedee. I have had that in my head for a while. So, Indeedee is an obvious one. Love Disc. Just because, you know. And, you know, Love Disc can be made good under the right circumstances. I feel like there's another obvious one that I'm not thinking of, but let's see. as I check. I'm not sure. Mr. Mime for Act 4. If it was going to be one, it would be Mr. Rhyme. Now where the hell did I put my shovel? This is why we... This truly is the reason why we need copper golems. There it is. I'll choose over here this time. Hello, Zigzagoon. Goodbye, Zigzagoon. And I don't have my coal on me, so I'm just gonna... Cool. Call that good. You know what? I know that I made the cherry door, but it probably looked better with an oak door. There's a spider in my house. Something about that. There it is. Better. I reject my humanity, Jojo. Congratulations, your primate has evolved into an Annihilate. Wait. And then here, boop, boop, boop. And now it's like they're window shutters, kinda. Now in the actual build, there's supposed to be a bit of an overhang here, but I'm not incredible at some of that stuff, so. Ooh, okay. So it does stuff like that. Okay. I see. Alright. Yeah, I can use those. Ooh, or, actually, I could use dark oak ones. I could go like... That's pressure plates. Like this. Hold on, let's try this. Let's try this on. Okay. First, get rid of these ones. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can live with that. Though it would be the same as the shutters. But I can change that later. Actually, maybe I'll change it now. Hello, bee. Or, who knows, who even needs shutters? Okay. In which case... yeah. Yo, that BB dancing. He going. I have an itch on my hand. Oh, wait. I should probably go out one more. Yo, guys, we got a bot. We got a bot. Someone ban him. I don't know if there are any mods here. I can probably do it. Haha, thanks, Penny. You a real one. Hell yeah, thanks, Penny. Thanks for killing that robot. Mods banned them and somebody came. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. It's supposed to be that stuff, but... okay, 2. It's supposed to be on the other side. But... sit. Nice of it to do that as soon as I realize that there's a slight flaw. What with a somewhat important part of the house is now here, which does make it difficult given the lack of area. But that can be dealt with at a later time. I will simply neglect building the part over there for now. Most of it, anyway. There's actually one part that I probably should build. Which is the part that involves stone brick. Where's the stonecutter? There's the stonecutter. I'm gonna have to move this. That's fine. Where's the box? There's the box. I'm just gonna put it here for now. Ba, ba. And chop these down. I just realized I could have used my Silk Touch pick, but I've already committed. Are substands an actual term in the JoJo community, or do you just call them that? No, that's an actual term. Yeah. It's what people call, like, sheer heart attack. Pretty much just sheer heart attack, actually. I qualify epitaph as one, too, but not everyone does. Technically, epitaph is just Doppio's stand, but I understand how you think. Yeah, see, it's... The thing is, like... It's never explicitly stated, because epitaph is just also part of King Crimson. In the same way that sheer heart attack is just kind of part of Killer Queen. Cause Doppio and cause Doppio and Diavolo are the same person, all things considered. Stare. Plus, even after Doppio is gone, he still has epitaph. So if it was just Doppio's, then that'd be gone. Yeah, exactly. He has to ask Diavolo to use it. It's confusing. chest did I put it in? There's the button. Just like how Doppio exists is confusing. Yeah, it's not that confusing. How their stands interact is, but Doppio himself is not that confusing. Disappeared to the game. Ah, yo, Katie's here. Hell yeah. Well, here's what you've missed. Here's the place so far. Love Train count as a substand? No, Love Train is an evolution of a stand. Because it goes away after. Love Train is like, here's a good way to put it. Love Train is basically a Requiem. Where lose arrow, lose stand. Lose holy corpse, lose thing. Lose thing, yeah. I wouldn't even call it like Sea Moon, because Sea Moon is like a permanent evolution. I think Requiem is probably the more accurate comparison, just because the Requiem is similarly easily lost. You know, I actually do need a campfire. Yeah, let's just... I have the cherry wood ones. Who's your favorite JoJo villain and part? Villain Valentine, part 7. I know, I'm a basic bitch, but also the only Gently Weeps is not a substand. Gently Weeps is like an ability. It's just kind of like a thing it can do. It's like naming a special move. That's what Gently Weeps is. Hey, it stopped raining. Yeah, Bites the Dust is also in a weird category. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Oh, I need lanterns. That's good to know. Lanterns and in turn torches. I think when Garrett died, via car, the arrow in his head broke apart because of the sheer power. That's what it says. The arrow in fragments. You know what? Where the arrow ends up is kind of inconclusive anyway. I can't remember exactly. Maybe though. The hard part in pointing out substands is that there's no real definition of them. There's no real definition of anything in JoJo, honestly. But yeah, that's why I'm of the opinion that there's two. There's Bites the Dust and Epitaph. That is my opinion. Despite how many colonies there are, they're never explicitly said to be colony stand, I think. Or a non-unique colony stand, so they're all different. Well, like, there's colony stands, so... There... Hello, LeChonk. See, technically, there's, like... Most colony stands are just the same thing, but again... Like, that's what most of them are. Easy examples, Harvest, Bad Company, fucking Sex Pistols. If you wanna really think about it. Here they are. Where'd the glass go? There it is. That's true. Bad Company does have helicopters. That Pachirisu in your window? I believe it is. Hello, B. Yes, I believe it is. I think he might be stuck. Pachirisu, you're gonna have to move. Good, it was poison. I'm just switching so I can get the health down. Do you think he's an alien or a stand user? I think he's an alien. I just think it's very funny if he's an alien. Nice. Got him. Okay, next is... yeah. No stand uses. Ergo alien. I think he's an alien just because I like the idea that I don't know. I just like it. I think it's funny. Come back. Ooh, interesting. That's okay. I can do that. That means I need 9 of those. Hello, LeChonk. There for now. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Fuck. There we go. Honestly, it's funny how this guy just chilling in town. He isn't doing much. He's just made friends. Yeah, exactly. Okay, this step is like leaves and stuff, and then there's pathways, but I don't need to do those quite yet. It's for real, and... okay. I've finished, with an asterisk, the outside. With an asterisk because there's some stuff that I should still do. Like... do I have any bricks? Oh. I should, because the decorated pots, they break into bricks. At least I thought they do. It's like broken with a sword? Was that it? Like that, but yeah. What's in the Nether in the end? Good question. In the Nether, mostly fire types. In the end, space stuff. Pretty sure LGM is there. I don't know fully, but... actually, I think I need more. Oh, I can store stuff in them. Flower pots. Pot, 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 pot. Ba, 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 ba. Now I just get a bunch of flowers, which should be considerably easy given where I currently am. Let's get some. There's 14. In which case I should clear up some inventory space. I'd imagine your friend asks where you got a Charmander and you just say hell. Yeah, got him in hell. No big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many types of tulips are there? Is there just 4? Check. Yes, there's 4. Yeah. Thank you, Katie. I double checked just to make sure. Yeah, exactly. You were correct, but it's behind. I'm not actually sure I can even put these in flower pots, but might as well try. And any other... Yo, Metapod. I never explored these. Huh. Well, I'll do that later. Any other unique flowers around here? Oh, well. Might as well get some X roses and some over here. Okay. Yeah. This should... Hey, Honage. Should be good, should be good. I suggest a break soon, my lord. Maybe... I can't believe you're calling me my lord. It is funny. You're correct. Can I put these in here? No. Okay. Okay, we put the Lily of the Valleys there. All front and center. We put the one. We alternate the tulips. And then Did I never pick up the puppies? Guess I didn't. Huh. Wait, let me take a break. Can you can fight the night. The best way to help your hands relax. This is a joke. Yeah, no, I definitely would. Okay, hold on. I have to go... Yeah, here. There we go. Look, I know this is a Cobblemon stream, but I will fight the knight. I will do it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And up here... Yeah. Can even put some here. Why not? Or maybe I go for specifically. What's your opinion of Digimon? My opinion of Digimon is, what's that? Worst Pokemon? And then that's what I've thought forever. And so I've never learned anything about it. And I don't really care to. I'm sure it's fine. Richard likes it. And that's enough of a vouch for me to be like, yeah, it's probably pretty good. For how long this time? I don't know how many memes we can make. I'm not sure. Probably not long. Probably just like 5 attempts or something. Where was it? They were around here somewhere. Wow. Believe you could beat the knight in 5 attempts, huh? Sure are cocky. No. That's 5 attempts for beating it hitless. I know I can beat it with... I can beat it every attempt if I really wanted to. Just not hitless. I just broke them and then put the same thing in. Go me. Good job. Look at that. Got some Lily of the Valleys. Got some... Porygon! So Porygon's thing is that it spawns near PCs. I'm gonna use Swift. Porygon transformed into a rock type. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's not paralyzed. It knows recover. Okay, that's fun. Okay. Porygon is fun. Porygon is a favorite Pokemon of mine. At least as a child. Yo, Porygon, hell yeah. It was a 3D model made 2D. Yeah, exactly. And now I go to sleep to look at the home. Here it is. Look at that. It looks pretty good. I think I did okay. I mean, it was following a tutorial that I made edits to, so... Hell yeah. Next time, I'll work on the inside. Well, I could do that off-stream, but like... Man, if Porygon was so good, how come they didn't make a Porygon too? Alright, and the Cobblemon section of the stream will now be over, because Katie says that I should rest my hands. However, I will try doing the night one, once or twice. So give me just a sec. I won't go too long, I promise. And here, I can turn this on again. And I can, Here we go. I will do 5 attempts. That's it. No matter how they turn out. Thanks, Tenna. Man, imagine if someone joins the stream expecting Cobblemon, and then they just get Deltarune spoilers. Remember, Tension Gym exists if you want it. That's true, it does. However, I'm already starting to do this. No take-backsies. There, I've updated the stream, I think. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Oh, damn, that was a good pattern, too. Oh, damn. Yeah, I'll get Susie up just to keep practicing. Okay. Very, very... quickly use Ultra Heal. Good job, me. Here we go. Thanks for making it quick, Knight. Very, very... I went up. That messed me up. Actually, you know what? Just cut me. Cut me, I said. Strike me down, Knight. Good. Oh, this is a bad pattern. Okay, good. I found the hole. Do you think you can do Sans, considering how many of the attacks are left from him? Oh, I'm sure that I could. I've gotten to the point with Sans where I can just, like... I can beat him without healing items. That was one of my party tricks when we did parties with my friends. And by parties, I mean friend get-togethers, because we're fucking nerds. But that was one of my party tricks, being able to beat Sans without healing items. I never actually tried doing him hitless, but... Oh, normally? Oh, with that? Oh, yes, I can. I still do that for fun sometimes. I go to badtimesimulator.com. Heck, one of the things that... I fought Sans for fun back when I had my Undertale save file, because I've switched computers since then. And I fought Sans, beat him, and then was like, "Oh, that was fun though. I wanna try again." And then I found naturally the dialogue where Sans basically just looks at you and goes, "Wow, you're real sick, you know that?" Okay. Huh. Nice. First try! First try! First try, everybody. First try. Hell yeah. Done did it. I did. Yes, I did do it. This dialogue only shows up if you've done it hitless. If you win the fight hitless. Exactly. First try. First try. Also, you were joking when it said you were cocky, believing you could do it in 5 tries. Nah, I just needed 2 calibration rounds. promise to remember to watch my meme video. I will. Yo, it's the police. That's crazy. Chad just hopped off Cobblemon for a spell, beat the knight. No, I can find the video. It's not hard. Look at that. And I'll go ahead and end the chapter, and that's how we'll end the stream. Oh no, Toriel having a nightmare. I want to go down here below the spears this time. Toriel snoozing. Thanks, Susie, for pounding the door. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that, honestly. Like, I did, well, okay, I kind of thought, like, oh, maybe I'll be able to do it in 5 tries. But, like, I'm surprised I was able to. But hell yeah, good for me. I have now done them all. Go back and do it again. I wasn't looking. Nah, we're ending stream. Mainly because I promised. Exactly. I promised. I'd say that was a successful stream. I built the outside of a house. I chatted. I beat the knight. I feel like those... Honestly, I feel like those are two different ends of the spectrum. There is building a nice house in Minecraft, and then on the other end, beating a super hard boss hitless. Also, I found out that I almost have affiliate because they lowered the thing from 50 followers to 25, I suppose. So that means that I just need to stream like 2 or 3 more times, and then I will be able to do the thingy. Which, hell yeah. Which also means that they changed the thing for affiliate, so I will be able to obtain currency. Thank you, Duncan. I was hoping that you would do that. SCP-158 Soul Extractor. Mechanical arm that grabs your soul and pulls that shit out. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream, whether you were here for the start or the end. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna add in... Roaring Night 158. There we go. Alright. There we go. Those are the records. Some of them are tentative, because I've beaten some of them hitless before. And I tried many times, but on stream, those were the attempts. Alright. Good night, chat. Have a good rest of your day, or night, or whatever. Bye-bye. I still don't know how to end these streams, so I'm just gonna hit the button.